Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today we are going to be setting up my Hobonichi Cousin avec for December 2nd through the 8th. And guys, this is going to be the first full week of December. So I want to catch you up on some things, where I'm at, what's going on. I've kind of talked about it in some of my Vlogmas videos, but I really haven't gotten into a lot of detail. But and I can't give a lot of details, but I can give you some more information so you know what's going on, everything like that. So we are going to go ahead and start with this kit. This kit is by Mandy Lynn Plans. I did not get the daily pages in this kit, and so I will use the daily pages. Let me flip back and show you where I'm at this week. So this is where, oops. No, this is where I'm at. I did not finish this yesterday, and I'll tell you why. I got involved with something else that took a lot of time. But I did get some of this stuff done, and I need to just go back and do that. But we are going to get started. So I am kind of using that. The decorations on that was from Hubman and Chubgirl, and so I will be using some of their stuff to create those daily pages. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the second. So let's go ahead and get this down. So on my last weekly plan with me, that will be out on the 26th. Yes, on the 26th it would have come out. I filmed I filmed that. I had to stop a minute, guys, because my son was sending Thanksgiving questions. So when I filmed that video last week, I had just finished filming, and the person that I rent the condo from when I'm in Myrtle Beach, they are the management company for this. They own some properties that they rent out, and they also just manage properties for other people. And so this is a property that they just manage it for another person or a family. And so she called me. I had just finished filming, and she called, and she was very apologetic. And she said that the owners of the condo had just called her and said they had an issue, and apparently, I'm not sure all the details, but apparently somebody in the family, their only relatives, whatever, had an emergency. And I think what the deal was, they had sold their house. They couldn't move into the new house yet, and they needed a place to stay. And so they asked for them to ask me to leave. And so the lady that I had rented from knew that they had this property that I'm in available. So that was the deal. She knew she couldn't, because they had a signed contract with me, and they had pretty much 3 months worth of payments from me, and they knew that they had to find me someplace to be. Not like they had to find me someplace to be. They're just not going to kick me out and say, you're on your own in this market, try to find yourself a place to go. They weren't going to do that. They're just really nice, sweet people. And so she called, and she actually had 2 different properties that she took me to look at. And she gave me my choice of either property. And one property was a little more inland than even the condo I previously was in. And then she gave me the choice of the property I am. Guys, I am in a condo. I'm not oceanfront technically, because there is a condo to my waterfront side, and which means they're oceanfront, but I have, from every window in the house, I can see the ocean. So it was a no-brainer for me. And so I packed up. I'm going to see if I can fix that light just a little bit coming in. Okay, that's a little bit better, guys. As we put down stuff, I will tell you guys what all's going on. So I had a choice between this condo and then one that was a little bit further inland. And the one that was a little bit further inland, guys, it had a ton of room. It was a house. It had a ton of room. It was an upstairs and a downstairs. To be honest, it was too much house for me. I felt like it was a waste of time for me to be in that house with that much room, and the heating and the cooling of it, because down here they just keep it set to where, the pipes aren't going to freeze or whatever, because it doesn't get that cold. And so for me to live there, it would be full-blown electricity and water and all of that. And it's a huge house to, it was just a really big house to go to that expense when it was going to be, the rent was not based on what they normally usually rent it for. It was going to be based on what I was offered to begin with, because they were looking at places that had not been rented for the season. So that is why. So I felt like the better fit for me was the condo, and here we are. Now, is this an ideal situation? I have a roof over my head, and I have a beautiful condo, and I have a beautiful view. Payoff. I also don't really have a really good place for filming videos. But we are going to make it work. And as we go, I will figure out all of these little things that's going to make it better, like just adjusting the blinds just a little bit. Took that direct sunlight and shadow off of the page. So it's things like that I'm going to need to work on. And I hope you guys will give me a little bit of grace over the next few videos until I figure out the whole thing. I have tried to film a couple videos since I've been here, and I'm still trying to figure it out. And I'm going to get there, I promise. Oh, it has just been a struggle. And then I had an issue with my laptop yesterday, which they are not thinking it's my laptop. It's something else that Apple needs to figure out what's going on. So at least that made me feel better. First thing on Monday is I'm going to need to go grocery shopping. I don't know why, but I have just gotten to the point where I just go on Mondays. I also need to do a Costco run, but I also want to list underneath it everything that I need to get as a reminder. And I have a video that I want to film when I get back from Costco, because I need to go to Costco to get the stuff. And then I want to remember that it is Cyber Monday. And I also need to get my gifts into their bags and boxes and get those dealt with. And then on Tuesday, I am going to do a full-on Wendy's Plans day because I need to get stuff done. And then after I do that, I need to check my post office box. So in this condo, I am really just trying to get settled in, because I feel like the last 2 pack outs have not been ideal. And so on Wednesday, we need to do laundry. And then I also want to clean the condo. And that's going to be it on Wednesday. So I feel like I've just thrown the stuff in wherever I could throw it into my packing, and I didn't follow my normal packing routine to get everything packed the way I normally do. And I am 3/4 in the new condo, and then I still have some stuff in the car. I'm on the 3rd floor walk up where I was on it was considered 1st floor, but there was parking underneath it, so it's truly a 2nd floor. So there's some differences here that I am trying to sort through. Thursday, I am going to, once again, I am going to be very brutal, and I am sorting through my stationery. I am only going to keep what I'm using, period. And then I need to look for, and this is another reason I'm going to Costco, is to see if I can find something that will work for me when I pack up my car, but I need another container. If not, I need to find a place nearby that I can find some containers. Because I want to figure out that whole packing situation. What I'm doing now, it's not worked this whole year. I need something different, and for multiple reasons. And I'm going to film a video about this past year and some of the hardships, some of the things that went wonderful, all of that kind of stuff. So I am going to film that, and I'll go into more detail on that. But I'm still fighting a cold, guys. I don't know if it's allergies or a cold, but anyway, I apologize. So I'm going to sort through all of my stationery, everything. And I'm going to be very brutally honest with myself. And if I'm not using it, I'm getting rid of it, period. So there. I may do a... maybe I will do a video and do a grouping of things, and if anybody wants it, I will send it to you guys. Leave me a message down below and see if tell me if you're interested in any overflow stationery stuff that I may have. But I would show everybody what it is ahead of time. Okay, so that's going to be Thursday. And then on Friday, I am going to do the same thing, but with my kitchen stuff. So I am going to look at all of the stuff that I carry with me. For example, right off the top of my head, I have 2 kinds of cheese graters. I have a Parmesan cheese and a soft cheese grater, and they're like a long wand looking thing, and the blade is like kind of looks like a file you use in your garage, but it's for cheese. And one's for soft cheese and one. So it's not that they take up a lot of room. I carry a tea kettle and not a tea kettle, a water kettle, and my own coffee. I have a big container of coffee. I take my all that's required for my coffee. I have a set of pot holders. I just have a lot of stuff, and there have only been a couple of Airbnbs that did not have everything that I needed. So I'm wondering if it's worth carrying everything that I'm carrying. So I am going to go through all of my kitchen stuff again and be brutally honest and say, do I really need to take it with me? And I'm going to do that, and then that is going to get a new container. And so I need to sort through, and then no, I'm on Thursday. So I'm sorting through my stationery and in my kitchen. And then I want to put a thing here that says find new containers for both of those. And then on Saturday, I have an event, and I am so excited because this is our, we call it the Daniel dinner because that's my maiden name. That's my dad's side of the family. That is going to be on Saturday. And I am going to need to cook some stuff before I leave. I gotta figure this out. I don't have a cooler. Maybe Emma and Christopher has a little cooler. Or maybe I just buy a cooler and use it when I'm on the road. But I need to cook. And so I'm going to put that here, and then I'm going to write down what I need to do. I will stop and get something to on my way. On Sunday, I am in a collab with somebody else. You'll need to tune in on Sunday the 8th to see who that collab is with. And I have a video coming up. It's a Christmas plan with me, and we're both using the same kit. It's going to be fun, and so that's going to be on Sunday. Now, that's it. That is really going to be everything that I plan. Let's see how many of these I can use, and then I know I have a Costco run in here. Oh, that doesn't happen very often. Then I can just turn right to it. So we will do Costco run there. I will list the stuff underneath it that I need. It's just basics, guys, like TP and paper towels and laundry detergent and dishwasher tablets and, all the basics that I need. So I'm going to put gratitude down here again. I enjoyed that. And that was the other thing I was going to tell you is the people that I have this from were so sweet. And they were worried about me being here for Thanksgiving. And she called to see how I was adjusting to this new location, if I needed any more help. And then they invited me to Thanksgiving if I didn't have anywhere to go. They are just the sweetest people. Let's see. I need to do laundry on Wednesday. That is the other thing, is that I have to pay for laundry here. There's a laundry on site, but not in the unit. So that's going to be a change for me. I need to get groceries on Monday. And I'm going to put party because it is a party. We just get together and we just have a grand old time. I can't wait. It's twice a year we get together and we see each other. And if you'll remember when I left out to go on this adventure, I went by my family's Easter dinner and we have an Easter egg hunt. Everybody gets together. We have food. We do all of that. And after that was over, I hit the road to Kansas City. Well, twice a year we do it, Easter and Christmas. And it's just a time where we can all get together. And this is extended family. These are my aunts and my uncle. Well, I only have one uncle left. All the others have passed, but we have one uncle left. All the cousins, all the nieces, nephews, everybody is there. So let's see, what else can we use? I'm not going to worry about putting trash down because there is a dumpster here. I can just take my trash down anytime. I'm going to do to clean, and then I will list the areas that need a hard clean and what just needs a tidy up. I think that's it that I can use from there. And it might be all that I can use for the whole day. I'm going to give you a little turn and I'm going to write down the stuff that I need to write down. I'm also going to do Vlogmas across the bottom. So some things that I don't normally, but I'm not going to write them because that'll tell you guys what I'm going to do, and I don't want to do that. So I'll list everything there, and then alrighty. And then this is going, let me see if I've got a Wendy's plans in here. I'm not sure if I do or not. I think with this one, I'm looking to see if I have my scissors anywhere. I do. And then I need to check my P.O. box. And then I have to look at things that I can cook in this condo that's not an extensive production and that will carry well. So deviled eggs is one of those. And then I will stop and get some kind of rolls or bread. And I will either get a pie or a cake. I just don't have like pie pans or cake pans. I just don't have them here. So it kind of defeats the purpose. So I have to get something made. And then there we go. So that is going to be the way my week is looking. Guys, the other thing is, um, I'm trying to do better. I didn't put yesterday, but it was cloudy. I'll go back and put that. Um, and today it's supposed to be partly cloudy, so I'll put that on there. But I am getting better about my my weather, so we're going to keep going at the top and down at the bottom. I have not done as much down here, but honestly, guys, I'm going to tell you what my go-to has been. I the couch and love seat is like an L in the room, and I have been sitting on the love seat where I can look out the sliding doors to the ocean. And that's what I do in the afternoons. I sit there, I listen to my Audible book, I do stuff on the laptop, I'll be on my iPad. I've talked to my sister, I've talked to some of my family, some of my cousins, and it's just been wonderful. I really haven't done anything, but I can see myself just sitting there reading a book, not just listening to Audible. And that's what I do. I don't normally turn the TV on, and sometimes it's just sitting there listening to YouTube videos and watching those. So it has been a really awesome um, few days. It's not even been a week that I've been here, and I think it is a good move. And I hope you guys will bear with me to get all the kinks out of the filming and all of that. So guys, this is the way my next week's going to be. Please, please, please be with me on Sunday the 8th. And I think you will enjoy it. I'll link the YouTube channel of the person that I'm collabing with. And you'll get all that information. And I think we'll have fun. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave me a snowflake down below. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.